All right, good morning, everyone. We are in the Strength and Form series. We are in workout number 4. We still got that one to make up, but here we are today. Yay. All right, we're going to always remember to listen to our body, make the variations where you need to. And if today is a push day and you're feeling really strong, go for it. Maybe lift a little heavier weights if it's time. Otherwise, honor and trust and keep that practice of engaging in mindfulness so that you don't overdo it or underdo it. All right, we're going to start with our warm up on the ground. So you can just scooch down to where you have your legs able to extend out with your feet flexed and your arms overhead. Just going to do a good morning stretch the body. I like to kind of reach my right arm and then my left arm. Kind of pull the knees. Just intuitively move. Think about the movements of babies. They really know how to stretch from a nap, don't they? All right. Pointing both toes, reaching hands far away from your toes. Take a breath in. And on an exhale, draw your right knee to chest. Pull it in. And hold right here. Smooth in and out breath. And pull the knee wide to the side. Open it up. Little wide, little hip opener. Return that knee back to chest. Take an inhale and open the hands overhead. Lengthen the body. And on the exhale, pull the left knee into chest. Go ahead and keep your upper body, head and neck relaxed on the ground. Tuning in, how does this feel like? How does this feel on your hips? How does your knee like to bend? Notice your biceps pulling. Pull that knee out, open, a little bit to the left. Make sure the glutes are pressed on the ground. You don't have a booty lifting up, but everything, hips are pressed open. Bring the knee back into chest. Take an inhale, open. And on the next exhale, right knee in and bring your forehead to knee. Pointing both toes. Take an inhale, open. And on the exhale, left knee comes into chest. Forehead to knee. Notice if you're clenching your jaw or you're tensing up your shoulders. Come into a little rounded spine. Here we go. Inhale and open. And you're going to alternate at your own speed, left and right. If it feels good, keep pulling that forehead to knee. And see if you can witness your core working. The little ab muscles that contract as you pull in. We're here for about 10 more seconds. It doesn't matter how many that you do. It's more about the intensity, the squeeze, the hold, the feelings, the sensations that are going on. We're here for 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and release the legs. Shimmy out the bottom of the legs, the feet. Little wiggle of the hips. And then draw the knees bent, feet flat on the ground. Check that your toes are pointing forward. They're a little wider than hips distance. And then you'll pigeon toe the feet in just slightly. So instead of flared out or straight, just slightly in with the toes. We're going to take our hands palms down by the sides of the hips and drop both legs to the left. And this is an assessment of your hip mobility. I want you to notice, does that left knee reach the ground? Now again, we're dropping the legs to the left. The right knee will not touch the ground, right? You can force it to go down, but we're not forcing. We're just noticing, taking inventory, assessment. How far down does that left knee open? How does this feel in the hips? Are we tensing up our shoulders? Are we clenching our jaw? Or is this just a peaceful drop the legs to the left? It's very easy to isolate for some. For others, not so much. Keeping the head and neck neutral, flat spine on the ground. Maybe a little wiggle of the shoulders, relax them. And then gently draw both knees up to sky. And we're going to drop the legs to the right this time. We're going to take notice. Does the right knee come all the way down to the ground? Is this side more open and flexible, or is it more tight? I know for me, I got a little cramp here, so something's going on. Smooth out your breath. Relax the face. Relax the upper body. Relax the hip and pelvis. I know oftentimes when we're just dropping the knees, we can stay a little tense or tight, kind of forceful. But because we're sitting here for a little bit of extra time, can you unhinge the intensity in the hips that need to resist or tighten? Can you just let it all go? This can be a restorative move. Practicing calming the nervous system. This can open the hip flexors. Take a breath in. And on the exhale, draw both knees back up to sky. And then take notice of your feet. Are they both flat on the ground? Are the toes slightly pigeoned in? And now we're just going to tick-tock from side to side. Drop to the left. And then drop to the right. We're noticing, how do the hips move? How does this feel on the lower back? Does one side pull or tighten more than the other? Or do they feel pretty even? This is such a nice move to do if you're watching Netflix or the news or whatever it is to just get some movement going in the lower body. This is great for the spine. All right, return the feet back up to center. We're going to extend both legs out straight, flexing the toes, making sure that you feel that contraction in the thighs. The legs are extended straight. We're going to draw the right leg up, and we're going to have the right shin parallel to the earth. If it feels better to clasp underneath and hold onto your leg for more support, you can. Otherwise, if you want to make it more challenging, use the strength of your leg to hold this leg up. We're going to take the right ankle and we're going to start the ankle circles clockwise. And we're hitting every angle. Amazing way to strengthen all the muscles in the feet. This also can show you where your speed might skip over some of these more intense little angles. So slow it down. You may start to feel a little bit of fatigue. Just notice and keep working on your strength. Go ahead and reverse that circle. Take it slow. I know it might be a little intense. Stay encouraged. So much goodness is happening here. And then check on that left toe. Is it still contracted? Pulling back. We got a few things going on at the same time. What are you noticing? And let's come into the point and the flex. Really use those toes. We feel a little cramping in the feet, but that's okay. We're strengthening. This is going to help our foundation. This is going to help us in our walking, our balance, our posture. For those of you who are runners, this is really going to strengthen that push off. You're going to get faster. We're here for 10 more seconds. Give it all you got. Take notice, are you clenching anywhere in the face, the neck, the jaw? Last two, last one. Extend that leg out straight, shake them out. And then engage, flexing both feet. We're going to really tighten the right thigh. It's fully engaged. Bring the left leg up so that the left shin is parallel. You can clasp on for more support. Otherwise, we'll start the counterclockwise circle with this ankle. And even though we just started, you may notice a difference in this side. Maybe it's a smoother mobility. Maybe you jumped into that speed, so slow it down. Keep that right foot engaged while the left foot circles. And noticing, where do you tense up in the body? Where is that adaptation? Where is it that the other parts of the body want to help out? Can we merely just circle the ankle in isolation? Let's take a reverse, come to clockwise circles. If you're feeling the burn like I am, just put a smile on your face, kind of a thumbs up. Yes, I'm alive. And I'm strengthening my foundational footing. I'm learning about my body. I'm learning to connect, get curious. Ooh, it's fiery for some. Yay. What would you tell your teammate who might be wanting to give up or stop? You'd be encouraging, like, hang in there. We got 10 seconds. You can do this. So much strength is being built. And watch that your leg isn't moving, that it's only the ankle. I know the leg and the hip, the knee sometimes wants to help out. Isolation move here, point and flex. Woo! There's that intensity. What's so crazy is we have shoulder issues, knee issues, hip or back issues, and it all begins or oftentimes originates in our feet. So this is that corrective move for a lot of imbalance. Point and flex, last 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and release. Turn the palms up and just feel how good it feels to recover, to rest, to witness the fruits of your labor. Yes. And then go ahead and shake out the legs, shimmy the knees, wiggle, shake it all out. And let's bring the soles of the feet back to flat on the ground. And we're going to work on a pelvic tilt. So you're going to drop and roll the pelvis forward. You feel a little arch in the back. And then pelvic tilt so that the glutes are engaged. And you're just going to rock the pelvis forward and back. And we're going to make sure that the head, neck, and shoulders are not tightening, that we're gently able to rock forward and backward in this pelvis movement. Noticing, are both feet pressing on the ground evenly? Or did you put more pressure on one side? That would indicate a little bit of a hip imbalance. So if we can rock this pelvis, tilting, this little assessment here, make sure everything is even and that we're engaging in the glutes. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and extend the right leg up to sky and then drop that right ankle over the left knee. So you have yourself a figure 4, flexing the right toes, pulling them back to the shin, and energetically pressing that right knee open. You can even take your hand there, give a little press on the right knee. And then you're going to drag that right foot to the left, and you're going to twist and plant the right foot on the ground. You can. So you'll have this pressure, right? The right ankle against the left knee. And you're going to press the right knee open even more. So this can be a very intense hip and pelvis opener. And if you have that right foot on the ground, great. Keep pressing that right knee open. And if you're totally confused, come back, come to that figure 4. And then just gently drop to the left. Keep going until that right foot touches the ground. And then energetically open the right knee. There's a lot opening in the pelvis and the hip right here. Again, notice where you may have gotten tight in the shoulders. Maybe your breath isn't as smooth in and out as it could be. We're holding here for 3, 2, and 1. Release that knee and then gently drag the body back into center. Release the legs, shake them out. And we're going to do that same exercise on the other side. So bending both knees. Extend left leg up to sky. Flex the foot. That may actually pull on your hamstring, so we know we can work on our flexibility there. It's happening right just by doing this move. Drop that right ankle over the left knee. Now, some of you may feel really tight or tighter on this side. So again, energetically open that left knee, like peel it open. You can even take your hand, maybe gently press, keeping the foot flexed. For some of you, this may be intense enough. We're going to transition to that twist. So feel the sole of your left foot. It's going to work towards the right, and it's working towards the earth. So keep dragging all the way down. That right foot kind of stomps on the ground. I'm sorry, it's the left foot. Left foot flat on the ground. And then you're going to open the left knee. If you guys are feeling that, just wave your hand up in the air. Yes. Feeling that opening. Nice. I see those waving hands. Good, good, good. And then again, notice where are you tensing up in the body, in the upper body, in the shoulders. What's different about this side? Smooth in and out breath. Relaxing everywhere except this hip and pelvis opener. Breathe into it. We're almost complete. We have 5 more seconds. And go ahead and release. Dragging that leg back up, unhook the left foot, bring it to the ground, and then just come back to those knee twists side to side, little hip opener, a little more relaxed. And then bring the knees into chest. Good, good, good. Little hug, little recovery. Flexing the feet. And take the hands flat down by the hips. And we're going to make little tiny circles. Little circles to the left. Feet are flexed. And we're just rolling those hips up so the booty crack lifts gently off the ground. And again, we're going slow. We're using the strength of our lower core to generate this circle. So we're not whipping around. We're squeezing the knees together in gentle circles. If you're engaging with the neck and the shoulders are kind of involved, see if you can isolate. We're only asking the lower body to circle, slowly working the abs. Let's reverse that circle. Slow down, being mindful. What do those abs look like as they circle and then lift and contract the hips up? Keep that head and neck neutral. There's no tension, no clenching of the jaw, face, or eyes. Slow and intense with the core. Go ahead and set those feet down. Clasp the hands behind your head. And we're going to do ab circles with the upper body. So you're going to lift to the right, lift up to the right, elbows stay wide. You're going to glide through this center and then circle it back down. So you're going to lift up and circle. It's a tiny little upper body circle. And again, we tend to get speed so that we kind of brush over the move. So I'm going to ask you to slow down. We're only here for 5 more seconds, so be mindful. Lay it back down, take a breath in. Let it go. And we're going to ab circle the other direction. So lift it up to the left. Glide through center to the right. And then lay it down. A little bit of an ab circle. All the way around. We're not pulling on the neck. In fact, we're leaning our head back into our hand basket as we do this move. So press that head back into the hands. That's how you'll get out of the neck. It makes your core work a little harder. We're here for 5 more seconds. And last one. Beautiful. Bring both knees into chest, flex the feet, hands right under the thighs, and energetically pushing the soles of the feet straight in front of you, coming up to a seat. Yay. All right, let's do a little wiggle while we wait for our teammates to also come to the seat, right? Sometimes it's a bit much. Body can be a little stiff. Let's go ahead and make some bigger circles in one direction. If it feels good, you can hold on to the knees. Drop the head and the neck and the shoulders. Let it feel just very graceful. Engage in the shoulders, head, neck, the whole spine. Let's reverse that direction. Good, and coming up into center. All right, relax the arms by the sides of your body. And then take a little notice of your shoulders. Do you have one higher than the other? Do you have one leaning forward more? Or are they pretty even? Let's go ahead and pinch the back with that little pencil down the spine. And then we're going to engage the arms straight out. Remember, fingertips curl into the knuckles, thumbs are extended out. So we have a very active hand. We're going to circle around that shoulder joint forward with maintaining that shoulder back pinch of the pencil. Nice and slow. Shoulders are just moving, the muscles are moving, the joints. You start to feel a little heat. If you've been doing this even on the off days, you may already notice, you know what? I'm stronger than I was when I started this. Strength is being built. Have a smooth breath. I'm no longer engaging the shoulders up to the ears. There's a nice gap. Good. Smooth breath. Yes, you can. We're here for 10, 9, last 3, 2, 1, and turn the palms up and circle backwards with the palms up. Arms are extended straight. And what happened to your pencil? Whoops. Let's put another one there. Again, we're not asking the neck to be involved. You may feel it in the neck, and that just might be because you've compensated, you've adapted, and you've engaged in other areas of the body to move the shoulders. So we're just rewiring things, just asking only the shoulders to move. Strengthening right here. We got 10 more seconds. So often when we know there's an end in sight, we can gather momentum and strength and finish out strong for 5, 4, 3, 2. Here's the bonus. Bring your fingers, your little knuckles with that curled up fingertips to the temples. Elbows are out. You're going to pin the elbows back behind and then gently bring the elbows forward. So again, strengthening the back, strengthening the shoulders without the help of the neck or anything else, the jaw, the clenching. So be mindful that the elbows don't drop down here when you bring them forward. Even if they don't touch, they're merely opening and closing in a horizontal fashion, right? Good. Anyone else feeling the intensity of this? Yes, so you may need to rest, shake it out. Otherwise, see if you can stay strong. We're in the last 5, 3, 2, and 1. All right, release the arms. Ah, that was shoulder strength. So give those little shoulders a little love, a little massage, a little tap, a little shake. Nice job. Let's come on into tabletop. Let's go ahead and take the top of the feet, do a little tapping. And then let's come into that cat-cow. So the other day we just did the cat-cow with the pelvis. We're going to do the cat-cow with the whole back this time. So drop the belly, lift the chin. And on the exhale, draw the chin to chest and round the back. Traditional cat-cow, inhale as you open. This should feel really good. Exhale as you round. You have about 3 more. If you feel you want to go at a different pace, that's fine. It's in and out breath with body movement. Inhale as you open. Exhale as you contract. Coming into neutral, let's tuck our toes. And I want you to lift the knees only 2 inches off the ground. It's going to be in this little balance move, little strength move. Your toes are getting a nice stretch. Feel the strength of your shoulders. And then be mindful of your 2 inches. If you're more like 6 inches and that's challenging for you, that's okay. Otherwise, hold this little 2 inches off the ground balance for 5, 4, 3, 2, and down dog. Tailbone goes to sky. And begin to pedal the feet. You can walk it out here. Whatever feels good. If you want to rock your hips side to side, kind of tilt the head side to side. Let it be intuitive. Let it feel good. And then eventually you're going to walk your way up to a stand. So you may need to walk your legs wide. You can walk them all the way up. You can roll it up nice and slow and begin your Qigong bounce. We're going to come in. We're getting ready for our strength. So nice, long floor work. We got some strength going, so shake out the body, the arms. Feeling that fired up feeling like, yay, I'm ready to lift some weights. Feels good to stand. Kind of shake it out. Find your sassy dance. Have fun with this body. Have a little gratitude for this body. It's amazing what it's been doing for you. It's been getting you places, having experiences. All right, come on down, set the feet down, and let's start with arms. Frankenstein, palms down, coming into that squat. Wherever it is for you, right? Maybe it's just a slight bend in the knees. Maybe it's a deep push the hips back. Take a look at your toes. Look at your alignment. We've got the weight right in the center of the foot, not too far forward, not too far back on this one. We've got a solid foot foundation. We're going to breathe, come down a little lower if it's for you today. Remember, if the arms and the shoulders and the neck, it gets too intense, you can bring the prayer hands to heart at any time. If you want more of a challenge, turn the palms up. We're here for another 15 seconds, so hang on. If you want to do a little bounce, a little bend, a little more intensity here, making sure that the knees are pointing forward. If you've been bouncing, come into the hold. Everyone hold the last 5, 4, 3, 2, and gently push yourself up. Ooh, there's some heat. Shake it out. And grab your weights. We're going to start with our bicep curls, and I'll get the timer for our Tabata. Okay. All right. So we start with the biceps. We're going to curl up, and then we're going to kick it back for triceps. So curl up for biceps. There's a slight twist as you kick back and squeeze the tricep. Bicep, tricep. Bis and tris. There we go. How are your feet? Press and press, keeping the elbows in tight to the body. No swinging. Shoulders nice and relaxed away from the ears. We're bicep, tricep, bicep, tricep. There we go. There's the bell. Rest. Come on down. Bring the weights with you down to the ground, but we're going to come into a child's pose. Take the arms wide. There's the bell. We're going to drag the heels to your booty, and you're going to do a push-up for chest, child's pose. You're going to come into a push-up, wide arm, chest press. If you want to make it more intense, you can do a progressive, so 2 push-ups. And then you'll come into 3 push-ups. Otherwise, just stay with the one back and forth, working our chest with the wide arms. Drop the chest down, press. Take it slow so that you can really feel the muscles. There's the bell. Lay it down on your stomach. Take a breather. All right. We're going to do what's called swimmers. So arms are out in front, palms down. I want you to lift the right arm and the left leg only. Good. And the head is neutral. And set it down. Left arm, right leg. And set it down. You're going to flutter back and forth. You're going to hold it each time for about 3 to 5 seconds. And lift. This is good for your lower back strength, shoulder, upper back strength, glute, hamstring, little tiny swimmers. And there's the bell. Flip it over onto your back. Little breather, bend the knees. We're getting ready for core. You're gonna be a traditional, just lift the shoulders up and lower. Up, little traditional crunch for 5. After the 5th one, you'll hold at the top and pulse for 5. Lower it down and lift and lower for 5. So it's nice and slow. Lift for 5, pulse for 5. Remember to push your head back into the handbasket to relieve the pressure off your neck. And rest. Coming all the way up, you're going to grab those weights that you set down on the ground. And we're going to push roller coaster arms to do this seated or standing. And we have a shoulder press. Press. Good. We want to press just slightly in front of the head so that we're not arching back here. We have a nice, strong, straight back. And we just do a little press in front of the forehead. Keep going. You got it. Press. Shoulder press. Right? We did lots of shoulders, lots of strengthening in the upper body. For 3 seconds. And set it down. A little rest, a little wiggle. Start back up at the top with the bicep curl, tricep kick back. This is our second round, so you may feel like you can handle a little bit more weight. So bicep, tricep. I like my feet, my toes, my foundation. Toes are pointing forward. Knees are slightly bent. Core is pulled in. And I really isolate. I want to feel the bicep do the curl and the tricep squeeze on the kickback. Beautiful. All right, there's the bell. Set it down. Take the weights down with you. Come all the way to your knees. Start in that child's pose. Wide arms, resting until the bell starts. And here we go. It's the chest press, knee push-up. Focusing on wide arms, wide fingers, pressing down in the palm. Drag those heels with you when you come up for that push-up. Beautiful. If you want to make it more intense, right? Maybe you'll do 2 push-ups. And then maybe you'll add in 3. And there's the bell on your stomach. Relax, rest, catch your breath. We're coming into those swimmers. We extend the arms straight out in front of us. Legs are behind. Starting with the right arm, lifting off the ground, left leg. And then set it down. Left arm, right leg. Set it down. Again, nice and gentle. You can hold the squeeze for up to 5 seconds. If you want to make this more challenging, instead of setting the whole body down, you hover. Hover. We're here for 3, 2, and rest. Breathe and flip it over onto your back. We have 5 crunches slow and then 5 pulses at the top. Here we go. Inhale before you start, and then exhale as you lift for 5. After your 5th one, pulse at the top. 5 quick, tiny contractions. Return to the slow lift. 5 and 5. Keep pressing that head back and rest. Take a breath in. Little smile, you're doing great. We're transitioning to the shoulder press. So you can come right to your knees, your bottom. You can come to a stand. Whatever it is for you today, we start in roller coaster. And here we go. All about the shoulders. Press. Inhale as you lower, exhale as you press. You guys are looking good. Strong. Strength training is so good for these bodies, right? Muscle building. Set it down. All right, we're halfway through. Grab the weights. We're bicep, tricep. Here we go. Curl. And you may already start to feel like your momentum, your energy has shifted and changed. You're feeling more awake, more alive, finding that momentum, that joy for life. Curl with the biceps, extend and squeeze your triceps, right? And you can see I have just a little twist going. I curl the palms up, and then they do a little twist as I kick them back. Curl, little twist. Woo! I love these heavier weights today. All right, let's set it down, child's pose. Wide arms, we're working chest push-up. Child's pose, wide arms. Here we go, breathe in and go for it. One at a time for those that like one in between each child's pose. If you're feeling a little bit more energized, maybe you're going to add in 5 push-ups in between each one. Who knows? Maybe it's 2, maybe it's 3. Make it work for you. You came here to do some work today. There's about 10 seconds left. These are looking good. And rest on your belly. Your heart rate is up. You really pushed it. Take a breather here. A little smile. A little self-celebration. And then we start those swimmers. Extend those hands forward. Feet behind. Lift the right palm off the ground. Left leg and hold. And switch. Remember, it's a contraction. We're straightening the back leg, feeling the thigh muscle. Working those glutes. Alternating the glute squeeze, right? And then for more intensity, you'll never completely rest on the ground. You'll just hover. You'll lift one side, hover. Lift the other side, hover. Hover. And rest. Breath in. Let it go. Flip it over. Let's get fired up for these abs. Here we go. Breathe in. And on the exhale, lift for 5. Five pulses at the top. Are your feet flat on the ground or your toes pointing forward? Do you have one foot rolling in or rolling out? Your form matters here on this core. And rest. Breathe in. Let it go. Stay here and rest if you need to. Otherwise, we're onto the shoulders. Here we go. Shoulder press. Roller coaster those arms. Woo! Woohoo! Look at all your little teammates. Here we go. We're pressing. Shoulder press. Yeah. Nobody wants flappy bingo arms, right? We're working towards stronger, toned muscles that work in alignment, not from adaptation or compensation, right? We're retraining all those muscles to work in alignment. Set it down, little breather. We've got one more round, last one. Decide, how do you want to finish out? How do you want to finish this one out? We're back up at the top, bicep, tricep. Breathe through. How's your footing? How's your breathing? How are you encouraging yourself? What are the kind words? What are the inspiring words that you use to help yourself push through challenge? We have 6 seconds left. What's going on? All right, set it down. Coming into that wide arm push-up, child's pose. Position, stack those arms out. Here we go. Last one of the day. Yes, you can. You got this, Kelly. Keep going, Cherie, Lauren, Mom, Liz, all of you guys on the recordings, the Karens, Rachel, keep going, guys, Marianne. Woo! Keep going, press. We've got 15 seconds. You have to do the push here. How do you want to feel? Do you want to feel at the end that you gave it your all? Last 2, and rest on your belly. Little celebration, you did good. We're getting ready for those swimmers, right? Legs straight behind you, arms extended forward. Right arm, left leg lifts. Make sure that left leg is contracted. Set it down or hover. Left arm, right leg. Hover. Lift. Hover. Slow and controlled. We're building the back of the body, which will help us in our posture. Some of us, this is helping our coordination. We're practicing our coordination, right? All right, flip it over. Getting ready for some more core. Last set of the day, hands behind the head. Breathe in. And on the exhale, you're going to lift 5 slow, 5 pulse. What are your feet doing? What is your neck involvement? And how are you breathing? We want to exhale the breath on our lift. Inhale as we lower. Are we allowing that core feeling of grip happen? Gripping the core. Good. Breathe in, rest. Let's get fired up for those shoulders. Last shoulder press of the day. Starting with the roller coaster arms straight up. And here we go, shoulder press. Find the breath, find your smile. You are amazing, you are strong. Are both arms lifting equally? Pressing equally. We have 10 seconds. Soften those knees. Really press through, building strength, and set it down. We are done with that portion. So shake out the body. Little shimmy. Little qigong bounce. Woo. Wiggle, wiggle. And then go ahead and bring your prayer hands to your heart. Bring your feet in closer together. Closing down the eyes. Feeling your grounding in your feet. Your posture, shoulders are relaxed, chest is open. Heart rate is settling. And allowing yourself that feeling of accomplishment. On your next inhale, sweep the hands to sky. And on an exhale, come in, hinge at your hips and forward fold. Just noticing, where is your fold today? How far down is the fold? Slight bend in the knee, round it up, hands back up to sky. And exhale, hands to heart. And bowing forward, we are complete. Yay! Yay, yay, yay. All right, I'm excited to find out how that feels over the next couple of days. And probably the exercises you hated because they were challenging, like the swimmers, might just be what your body needs more of, huh? All right, have a fabulous Wednesday. If you have questions or you want to just chat or say hi, I'll stay after for a couple minutes. Otherwise, happy Wednesday. Bye-bye. Hi, Cherie. How are ya? Oh, Cherie had to go get her grandbaby. How you doing, Mom? How was that for you?
Hi,
Hi.
Denise, did I
Huh?
do it right?
I can hear you. Yes, you did it right. How was it for you today?
Oh, it was so good. It
Oh,
was really good. Excellent.
yeah.
I'm
What part?
tired as heck, but it's good. It was good. It stretched and I
Yeah.
did it. Well, I had a hard time getting up, but I'm working on it.
How were the pelvic tilts or that twist from side to side? Did that help loosen up the back at all?
Well, there's still a little pain back there, but I also got a salon pause on it. One little little pause on it.
Oh,
Talking about.
no. A salon pause?
Yeah, it's called salon paws. They're little strips of, and they have a little bit of heat on it. And I had it on yesterday, and it made my back feel a little bit better. And so I put it on this morning, and they're still tingling back there, but it's not as bad as it has been. So I'm trying to figure it out.
Good.
So,
Good.
whew,
Right. Well, I'm
but
glad the
that
workout was
was good.
good and you feel energized and
I'm not sure if I'm energized yet, but I feel good. I feel really good. And
good.
like the workout today, really liked it.
Good. Good.
So so
All
how
right.
you feeling?
I'll give you a call back and I'll talk to you off the recording, but I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording and
Okay,
you guys on Friday. All right. Bye-bye.
bye.